Share. Share desktop. All right. All right. So we're gonna go over. All right. So request cancellation. Let's go over. Let's go like do this one real fast. All right. So this is request cancellation too. Okay. So you can go request by newest. You can request by oldest. You're gonna pick the number of friends. So I'm gonna go with like 5, and the number of requests before it pauses. This is so like let's say you're deleting like 1,000, like 500, 300, something big, right? And you just didn't want to end up in Facebook or something. You didn't want to chance it. You don't want to end up in jail. You do a lot, so you wanted to pause, right? And then continue later. So what happens? You can say the number of requests before it pause. So I can let it pause. So you see how we got 5? I'm gonna let it pause after 3. Okay. So I can say after 3, we're gonna let it pause and then select the pause time. I can have it pause for 3 minutes or even up to 90 minutes, right? So I'm gonna say 3 minutes, then hit begin. Now it's fetching all of your sent requests. Now, this is something I don't know if you realize or not, but and that's why this tool is like actually important because a lot of us just don't pay attention to this type of stuff. I didn't pay attention to it until I started really knowing. But do you know that you actually have you can send up to 1,000 requests before you can't send no more requests, and then you're gonna have to start deleting people. And then if you didn't delete them in mass, it just become a headache. You're going through your thing, you deleting all that, right? In this situation, remember like we was talking about before, guys, all about automation, automating what you're doing, right? Getting your time back. So what we do, same thing like before, we let it load up. You see it loading up right now, right? So we let it load up. What you gonna do? You're gonna go do something else with your time. Now you can go work on your website. You can go work on your ad copy. You know what I mean? You can go work on that script. You can go work on that YouTube video, that TikTok. You can go edit something in CapCut. You can go put your script in 11 Labs and work on your voiceovers. You see where I'm going with this? Like you can now utilize your time and get your time back, right? Because again, this is the purpose of automation. I want to drill that. I want to really drill that in. What's not the purpose, right, is to sit here and babysit at the same time is the automation. It kind of like, you know what I mean? It's kind of defeat the whole purpose, right? It's like you're automating, but then you're watching the automation. It's like if you're gonna do that, you get to do it yourself to a certain degree, right? Some of it's still gonna be faster, like getting rid of all the friends that haven't interacted with your posts and things like that. Yeah, that would take a long time to do manually, right? Right. But certain things, you know what I mean? You'd be like, oh, I could have did this. But again, the purpose is so you don't have to do that and then you can go do something else. You know what I mean? And that's the way that you're going to be able to do a whole lot, but with a little. All right. Because the more you do and the more you put out there, then the more you're going to get back when it comes to marketing. The reason why a lot of people are not as successful or they're struggling is because that they do the bare minimum. They do just enough. The company gives you a capture page, and that's all they do. They just promote that capture page or that landing page, right? They give you a few marketing things. That's all you use, those few marketing things. And you never take it past that level. You know what I mean? You never take it above and beyond. The people that take it above and beyond, if you ever really notice, are the ones that's usually the overachievers and the people that always has a track record of just always ready, always knocking it out the park, right? Always doing it big. Well, that's because they're doing a whole lot, you know what I mean, to make it happen and to stand out from the rest and to do just a little bit more than what everybody else is doing. Okay. All right. So you can see right now it's fetching. We have 720. It don't take too long, but you can see it's going to be based on the amount of requests you sent out there. Now, again, this just shows I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Some of you guys might go a lot faster because you might not be sending requests out there, right? So you might you don't have as much as I do. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Like I told you, right? Every day I'm making sure I'm reaching out to new people. Every day I'm making connections. Every day I'm having some type of conversation. Every day I'm probably sending some type of friend request. Okay. Or if I'm not sending one, then I'm definitely accepting one. But you should always be making new connections because that keeps you out of the, oh, everybody's seeing what I got to offer box. Okay. You'll always have fresh eyeballs on it. All right. So I get to start. And then you get to see it starts going down, cleaning them up one by one. Plus, again, you know, if you don't want a whole lot, you'll see it's gonna pause after the three. Remember, we said after three, pause. And then boom. See? Okay. And we're not gonna wait 3 minutes, but you get the gist. And if we were to check on Facebook, I should have did the check on Facebook at the same time, right? But I'm sure you guys trust me. I ain't gonna lie. But if you look on Facebook, you would see that those people are now canceled. Okay. Right now, the comment auto reply. We got this is now. We got the developers right now checking from the update that Facebook did. So this one right here is not working like I wanted. So I don't want. I'm gonna go over this one in another video, right? But this one right here is a amazing tool too, because this is where you're gonna select the post and then you can leave a comment based off of all the people that left a comment on your post. Okay, so I'll let you guys know when that tool's up and ready, but probably be ready any day, maybe even tomorrow. All right. Safe list. Okay, now these are the people that you want to put into your safe list so that you don't want to accidentally delete them. Okay. So if you don't want people being accidentally deleted when you're doing certain things like the blacklist or two and things like that, then you just put them all on the safe list. Okay, very easy to do. You can, and this because you already fetched your friends and things, right? So I select them all. These are the people. Now, friends selected for removal, or I could put them in a safe list like that. Okay. Message removal. Now, this one right here, I want you guys to be very, very, very careful with. Okay. Unless you just don't want the people, you don't care about who you deleting everybody in your inbox, because that's exactly what that tool is going to do. Okay. So let me move this. See what my desktop look like? Crazy, right? Look at my desktop. So yeah, so this tool right here is going to get rid of everybody, all the messages in the inbox. It gets cluttered. So it depends on how you work. But if your inbox looks crazy like mine's, and you wanted to get rid of all that, then it's gonna go one by one and start deleting all that. But again, if you don't want that and you want to, save them, then I would use that tool with caution. Okay, that's how it's gonna go. That's gonna start from the top, work its way down. Okay. All right, group removal. So this is another one. So this is a tool that's going to be, when you use it, you're going to be like, okay, wow, I didn't even realize I was in that group type situation. Because people have a tendency, unless you got your settings where no one can put you in the group, but a lot of us don't, and they just start throwing you in groups. Have you ever noticed that you just look up one day, you in some group, or you're getting some notification from some group that you didn't even realize you was in? And you're like, when did I join this? Well, that's because somebody just added you to that group, right? So we tend to be in a bunch of groups that we didn't even ask to be in. All right. So what this tool is going to do is it's going to allow you to be able to pull up all the groups that you're in, first of all. So that's going to help you, you know what I mean? Because now you're going to realize what the groups you are in. And then you're going to be able to delete those groups. Okay. And what's nice about it, if you search it by keywords, once all the groups load, then let's say, for instance, you're in like make money groups, right? Let's say you just joined like a whole bunch of make money groups, 100 of them. but now you're ready to kind of leave those groups, or you just want to at least see which ones you're in because you want to leave the ones that aren't active no more inactive, right? You might not want to leave them all, but you want to leave some of them. They don't all serve you no more. So you put in that keyword and then boom, it's gonna pop up. Okay, so I'll show you what I'm talking about like that. So for instance, if I'm putting in money, you see now these are all the groups I'm in that has anything to do with money. Okay. Or let's say I don't even know what groups I'm in. Let's see, I'm in all kinds of crazy groups. Like there's all kinds of groups. Healthy life. I'm trying to find something that I don't care to be in. And I can just take out. Let's see. Um, damn, I actually care about being in all these groups so far. All right, ads on reels. I don't know what that is. Stars. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. So see what I'm saying? A lot of these I wouldn't even know because I don't even know what this stuff is. So I could just start like makeup, selfies, face beats. What is that? No, no, don't want to be in that. Stars. Maybe that's a star group, like to get stars, I guess. New York City stand up. No, you know. Um, advice for anonymous members. I think it's a funny group. Monetize for creators matter. So I can say I can see that a lot of these, like for instance, I was in those monetized groups, right? So now I can put the monetize on it, right? And see these are all the monetized groups now. So I can see which ones I want to be in, or I might not want to be in none of those, right? And I can take myself out. Content creator monetize, monetize this, how to become monetized, monetize creators, right? So let's say I want to take one out. I have to select it, right? So now I say remove groups. So now it's removing me from those groups that I selected. And I think I selected what, three? So this is a good way to clean up your groups. And the good thing also about cleaning up groups is your wall. See, because when you don't do this, right, this is what happens. We're gonna show you your wall real fast. Hold on, we'll let you see this finish out. But what happens is your regular timeline becomes cluttered. Like when you come to this part of your wall, so when you come to this part of your wall, it's gonna be the group you in as well. And if you're in a bunch of stupid groups, then guess what? You're gonna start seeing stupid stuff down your timeline. Okay, my boy, I was telling you about when you step up the caliber of people that's in your friends list. Then look what happens. See the type of people that's trying to send me a friends request right now. Look at that. My boy, I told you 206 mutual friends. I don't even have to look at his page. Yes. You see what I'm saying? That's what you want to be doing. You want to every day add in people like that. 206 mutual friends. I know that's a marketer. I don't even have to look at his page. I know that's a marketer already. See? Right there in the timeline. Then I say, if you're really about your business, it's gonna be right there in your heading, right? Right there in your about section, right? Right there. Boom. You don't see no funny cat pictures, right? A trusting picture. Somebody I can potentially do business with, see myself doing business with. All right. So those are the type of people that you want to be adding to your friends list. All right. So that's how you use the group removal tool. All right, so this one you got a bunch of people that's requesting you. Same thing, but in reverse. You got like 100 people. Oh my God, ay, ay, ay. I feel like deleting all these people right now. But yeah, I have no interest in these people. I already accepted all the people I wanted to accept. All the rest of this is the people that don't have a lot of mutual friends. So you can remove all that don't have mutual friends. Remember, I just told you, which is exactly what I would remove, right? I don't want to remove everybody. I just want to remove the people that we ain't mutual friends with. So that's the ones I'm going to remove. Or you can say, hey, I just want to remove the first 10 people, or the first 20 people or 100 people or, those first 50. Yeah, we have nothing in common. So you can do it like that. But what I'm going to do is the mutual. If we got something in common, no problem. But we got nothing in common, goodbye. And so now you see what it's going to do. It's so it got one and it's going down and see how the first person we do got something in common. So it didn't do them. Second one, we don't have anything common. I mean, we got mutual friends, so it didn't do them. So even that, see the caliber of people that's even requesting me now has gone up to the point that it only took out two people. It took out this person right here and who else? All these other people were mutual friends. That is dope. See, like this. And I'm 67 for sure. 57 for sure. Remember, I told you anything 50 or better, I'm accepting you. I don't even have to look at your page. We got 50 mutual friends. I know you're serious about your marketing. So yeah, so boom. See, so now you don't have to go through all of them and do all this like I'm doing right now. It just automatically knew to find the ones that didn't have voice mutual. But this is a beautiful thing. Look how all these people it's got some mutual for the most part. Very rarely do you see just the one mutual friend like that. So awesome. Love it. You see what I'm saying? Look how many tools we just went through already so fast. And all them different things would help streamline what you got going on, helped you go ahead and go do something else with your day while that was happening. You could have had this thing you could have just had this thing going down your whole thing, deleting people, right? And you would have just been doing something else, not even having to worry about this. All right. So let me see. All right. So again, I don't want to do too much with the tools. That's what I'm always do. So I'm gonna stop right there for a minute, right? Because we're gonna chop this up, and we're gonna have all these different tools that we going over. Like I said, on our YouTube channel, that you can always go back and then watch all the different videos, and they won't be all too long. And like, oh yeah, it was overwhelming because I watched you go through, 10 tools, and I forgot what you said about the first two by the time you got to the ninth two type situation. Like, we're not going to do that. So we always going to just do 3 or 4 tools. You get to see it. Probably some of you are playing with it as we're doing this type thing. And it just makes it easier to take this down in bite-sized chunks than me just trying to give you the whole smorgasbord of, tools. And then, you end up doing nothing. Okay. All right. So something else we want to go over. All right. All right, so let's go into your affiliate program. So once you log in, and for those that don't know, okay, if you haven't already signed up, because you might sign up for EMS, as a customer, but you just didn't sign up as an affiliate. You might just like, oh, how do I do that? So for anybody now, if you share your affiliate link with somebody, they come to this page, right? As you know, and let me go here real fast. So they come to this page and they don't buy nothing, right? So you refer them, they didn't buy nothing. So you're not going to see them in your back office, obviously. They didn't buy nothing. But if they do happen to come down here, right? This is where you get the affiliate link. It's either going to be down here at the bottom in the footer or up here where it says service and then referral program. So they click that and then they'll take them to this page right here, right? And then they can sign up. Right now you don't see it because we already signed in, but they can sign up or they can log in. Okay. Now, I mean, sign up or log in. Now, You still won't see them because they got to make a sale. Once they get to make a sale, then you'll see them in your secondary. We're going to go over that right now. So when you come in back here, this is what you're going to see as far as your commission is going to be from your personal sales. So current commissions, right? And you'll see them from your personal sales. You can view the details, and then you'll see exactly where that sale came from. Okay. Or if you get a secondary sale, which is your level 2 sale, it's going to be over here in the tier statistics. Okay. And that's where you're going to see it at. And this is your second tier commissions, and then it'll show, this where you get your 10%. Okay. If your link is the same, so you don't have to worry about grabbing your link because you notice how it says that right there, and it'll just explain to you this your level 1, you get 10%. You know what I mean? It says level 1, but basically it's your level 2. All right. So your level, they're just saying that the next level after your main level. So that's why they say level 1, but it's really your level 2. So that's where your 10% is being calculated. You'll see your customers there, and then the ones that you did personally, you'll see over here. Okay. Now, right here is your marketing material. You have everything you need to promote this business right here. You have banners galore. These are actual coded banners right here. So you can take this code right here and put it on your website. You got the actual image. So you can just download these right to your desktop. You can see they're nice and large, so they'll look real good. So they'll definitely look good on social media because they ain't going to be this big. They're going to be nice and small. But we made them big in case you want to put them in other places, and they'll still have good quality. But as you can see, look, we got graphics for days for you. Like, look at that. Like, people can post and don't have to worry about everybody looking the same, posting the same thing every day. Like, everybody has something different. And we covered everything from the referral program to product, from a product standpoint. So if you want to promote it from a customer standpoint, you want them to see it like, oh, you need this for your business, then we gave you those tools, and then we gave you the tools if you want to share. Oh, look, you can join this actual program to make money. So that's what you see. The referral ones towards the bottom, and the ones towards the top was more based on the program. Okay, so most of those is that. You got a QR code. You display this and then put it on your stuff, and download that, use that. You got email templates, and I want you to look at when you see the type of template. So it says marketing, where right here, EMS marketing materials, marketing to promotional emails. Oh yeah, so this is like talking about the marketing tools, right? You see it? See template name, and then they'll change up because I want to cover all aspects again. There's 100 of them, so you're not going to run out. Okay. This one's feature focus based emails. See how it says it right here? Feature focus based emails. Okay. And then these are focused on the features. All you got to do is just copy and paste. And remember when we taught you about the EMS group kit, where you're going to be, building your email list. Hey, remember that number the other day, guys? It was in the 200s. Look, now it's in 300. See? So now this list that you're building, you could actually be following up with them with these emails. Okay. I recommend everybody start the Facebook group. Just start a Facebook group, and it's going to be your personal group to give value. That's what it's for. It's not for your business. It's not for your network marketing company that you're in. It's just for you to give value. And that's the one you're going to get the most people in. And then build your list from that. Regurgitate stuff you get from me and other people. I don't care. I give you something dope. I teach you something. Go put it in your group. So here go your email swipes. Here goes some SMS ones we have for you as well. So these are all for sending text. Okay. And again, got them broken down by categories. Highlighting earning potential, creating urgency, highlighting simplicity and ease of use, promoting automation benefits. Okay, all these different types of ones you can use. We got messenger scripts for just reaching out to people in Messenger. This one's build rapport. Hi, such and such. I came across your profile and it looks like you're doing some amazing things. Are you open to exploring tools that can help automate and scale your social media efforts while freeing up more of your time? Perfect. Right? Perfect. Hey, I noticed you're active in, and you'd say what group? I know you're active in the Elite Marketing Suite group. If you're like me, managing social media can feel overwhelming sometimes. Oh no, if you're like me, managing social media can feel overwhelming sometimes. Would you be interested in a tool that handles the heavy lifting for you? You see how we ain't trying to talk them out of their business? We're not trying to talk them out of what they're already doing. We're just trying to help them enhance what they're doing with these tools. We got social media posts. So if you guys don't know what to post, there you go. Post highlighting time savings. Post creating curiosity. What's the secret to growing your audience while saving time? Hint, it starts with 3 letters, EMS. DM us if you DM me to find out more. How do the top marketers save time and grow their audience? They don't. They don't work harder. They work smarter with tools like EMS. Ready to learn more? See what I'm saying? Like curiosity posts. And then we got all different styles. And again, over 100. Look at that. Over 100 for you. More than enough. And then last but not least, we got your marketing tool website. So all that stuff is actually on this website right here that you can find, elitemoneybuilders.com/EMS. Okay, you can download all that, what you saw right there. And then these right here are actually video posts. So y'all see when I be putting up my posts and they be like having that video element to it. So this just gives you, this is just a screenshot or yeah, like whatever the screen, like, so you can see what it look like. But if I was to actually click on it to download it, then you see what it actually does. That's what it'll look like on your wall. See, that kind of stuff stops the scroll. So you're going to have access to that. And you got all these. So all these animate. All these animate. We talk about some cool stuff. Check out these, 3D posts. Okay. Things like that. Those are the type of things that people are gonna, you're gonna get their attention. Okay, so you got tons of stuff like that. Tons of these graphics. Some real cool ones. This is a cool one. That right there is going to stop the scroll. That's going to get people's attention. And all you got to do is just download it and upload it straight to your Facebook. Okay, so we got all those for you. We'll be also making more in the future. And this is your website, elitemoneybuilders.com/EMS. Okay. Then you have your landing page. This landing page is pretty much all you need to sell EMS. Okay. Got the video.
Are you ready to unlock the full potential of your social media?
So you got the video that pretty much shows, what we can do. You got testimonials right here, live real testimonials. You got big, bold, nice, good looking screenshots that let them see exactly what it looked like. You got the comp plan video right here.
Welcome to Elite Marketing Suite.
Okay. And then we just got some more, letting them see what it looked like. So you have this landing page. It's already going to be coded to you. All you have to do is, if you notice in the top, see, like at the top, it says ID /ID equals, right? Right there. All you doing is going right here, copying this part right here, and then putting it at the end of here. That's it. And then hit return. Okay, hit return. Once you do that and you click this yellow button, now look, it's gonna happen fast. So when we go to the next page, it's gonna, for a split second, you should still see my referral ID at the end of it. It's gonna go to the next site, but you'll see referral ID before it switches over. And that means it's cookie to you. So watch. And look right there, see 100, and then boom. Okay, so that lets you know that this site is cookie to you when they click on it at that point. So whatever they put right there, if I was to change this to 101, right? Affiliate 101, hit return. And now I hit this, click here to join. Look it up here. Oh, hold on. Wait. Do that again. Hold on. It didn't switch. So let me make sure what I put right there. ID. And make sure you check. So that's what I want you to do too. So make sure you check up there, because if it doesn't change, then that means whatever you see up here, that's who's going to go to. And you don't want that. All right. So let me see. All right. So look, when y'all use that, make sure, for me, it could be happening because I'm on the same page right here, IP. So it's not letting me switch over because of it's tracking that cookie. So you make sure when you look at it on yours, let me know. Like when you see it, if it doesn't change, then yeah, let me know, because that should change. Okay. And let me see something else too if I take this off real fast. So I've noticed sometimes when you took this the / off, it worked, which is weird. But let's just see for shits and giggles. All right, let me go see. Oh yeah, look. Yeah, okay. So it actually worked. All right, so yeah, take off the / if you see it didn't track, but always check your link. So if it didn't work, boom, take off that / and then it worked fine. So it just worked for me right now. So I'll do it again. You see, it's 111 right here. I'll change it to 112. Okay. Only thing I took off was that / that used to be right here. So it used to be a / right there. I took that off. Okay. I hit return because this is my link now. So now when I hit this yellow orange button, it should say 112 on the next when it clicks over. There it goes, 112. And now this person is getting that sale. Okay. So that's where all your marketing stuff is at. It's right here in under marketing materials, and then you got everything right there. You also have some training videos right here under training videos, and you can see the comp plan video right here and how to set up the landing page. So the same thing I just told y'all is also right here. All right, welcome to your Elite Marketing Suite landing page. So all right, so it's teaching you how to do it right there as well, and that way, you never forget. Everything else is pretty much straightforward. I didn't want to make a super complicated looking back office and all that you couldn't easily navigate through. I wanted everything to be streamlined and easy. All right, so today we actually made it to an hour, because now we're going to take questions, and after them questions, we should be done. So perfect. All right, so go ahead and unmute yourself, and now we'll take some questions. Is it best to sort oldest to newest so that you're deleting those that were requested weeks, months, rather than start newest to oldest and deleting people that you never gave time to accept requests? Absolutely. Yep. And hold on real fast. Let me make it so you guys can unmute yourself if you want to. Okay, all can unmute. All right. So anybody got any questions with anything went over today, or was that straightforward and to the point?
Is anybody else excited about the birthday greeter like I am? I
Birthday
think
greet is
that's
amazing.
that I actually went and got birthdaygreeter.com because
Oh,
I
did
could
you?
because I can see how I can use the three touches and then the fourth touch is who do you know is having a birthday this year and kind of like be a little smarty pants that I am. And and then really shift the conversation to what they're up to and so it's not on them so much.
Honestly, that's actually not a bad idea. You can actually flip. You can actually come at them where the first time you really reached out, right? Hey, I know you got a birthday coming up. The second time you wish them a happy birthday. By then they're like, thank you and all this. The next day, you can say, you know, did you do anything awesome with your birthday yesterday? By the way, as you see, we've been engaging back and forth since I reached out to you. How would you like to be able to? Matter of fact, I would say that afterwards. No, I would reach out to them, right? Because you don't want to say to everybody, because some people might not respond and you say this. So I would still follow up because that's going to trigger another response. And then now y'all should be giggling and all that and talking back. Oh my God, it was crazy. I couldn't remember yesterday, right? It was the day after the birthday. So it's probably gonna be that probably gonna be the best response on that one. So when they come back with that response, whatever, now you can say, man, this was awesome. See the engagement that we just had back and forth. How would you like to be able to do the same thing? You know what I mean? Using a tool to automate being able to reach out, you know what I mean? And be able to, reach out on people's birthdays and in turn boost engagement and interactions. They can't say it didn't do that because they're looking right at the interactions right there. They're gonna look at it like, oh shoot, yeah, we're literally interacting right
Played
now.
along. Yeah, they've played in my sandbox. The funny thing though too, Kwan, is my birthday was on the 16th and I have over 74 people that did the automatic birthday thing. So those are the people I've been wanting to reach out to. This is why I'm being such a biatch about the birthday thing. I'm
Oh
just
no, we
very
get it
excited.
going. No, don't worry about it. We'll get everything going. Like I said,
I see that out of all the things you have, I mean, somebody might focus on the beast, but for me, this birthday thing is everybody's going to have one this year.
believe it or
Or
not, which shocked me too, because I thought when I made this, everybody's just gonna use everything. But believe it or not, everybody ends up picking a favorite thing and kind of just use that. like even like my friend DePaul, all he uses the beast, and then I have somebody else, and they use the one where you can reach out to like you can send a bulk message because he said like when he's reaching out to new people, he wants to send a message to those new people and follow up. So one of the tools is which we'll go over is you can send a bulk message to all the people that's in the thing too, right? So that's what he uses, and everybody got their favorite, so it's kind of cool. I like the birthday wish greeter because I just know how much interactions I've gotten from it, and still to this day, like people, it just hits on a personal level for people, and it starts genuine conversations.
yeah, and
Anything else?
people are usually in a good mood. It's kind of like they're gonna be happy on their vacation if it kills them,
Yeah,
no matter what happens. I always top my birthday every year. This one I decided to break my foot, but other than that, it's all good.
nice. Go ahead,
Hey,
Fred.
Quan, I've got a couple questions,
Cool.
if that's
Yeah, I
okay.
was just saying. I just saw you right now. I just hit you. Raise your hand. Go ahead, Fred.
So one of the questions I have is on the Beast. When you go to run engagement, it's not really like how long, how long can we run that without maybe be putting in gel? Does it matter? Or
I mean, I wouldn't go too crazy. You know what I'm saying? Remember, at the end of the day, you're just really trying to hit
because I
enough.
may be doing like right now because I'm, just using the automation and I don't want it to be like, wow, all of a sudden now he's doing 100 engagements a day. That's crazy. So I've just been doing 20, and then stopping it is what I've been doing. But I was just kind of curious what you'd
I think
recommend.
me personally, I think 20 is the sweet spot. You know what I mean? 20 on everything. Like if we keep that number in our head, then we're just like 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. Now, of course, you do a little more today, do a little less. That's fine. But if we just keep that magic number in our head, I personally think that's enough. You know what I mean? But you can go a little bit more than that. Like, go have some fun. You know what I mean? Like I said, the main thing is not doing that and doing something else at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you use
Um,
engagement pieces, let that thing go and do what you need to do. Also, if you want to make sure they don't do too much while you're going to like you said, like you went and took a shower or something, then you can just put the amount. Like, you can actually put the schedule and say, all right, only do
yeah.
20 posts. You know what I mean? Then they'll just go down and do those 20.
The other question I had was it was regarding another tool, but I just don't know if I'm missing something or because I see the power in it
Mm-hmm.
and how I'd be able to use it, but it's actually causing more work for me than it is to use the tool. It's the bulk messenger one. So, if I get if I get three people or four or five people accept a friend request from me today. I'd love to be able to just go into that tool and only message those four or five people. And what I've noticed is that when I do accept in the last 7 days, it's showing people that I've already messaged yesterday or the day before, and I can't uncheck them because it's still going to send them a message. And so it's causing me to be like, okay, do I wait for 7 days before I send a message? Or so I'm kind of confused on how that maybe I'm looking at it wrong.
Right. So a little bit, yeah, on that one a little bit, right? Because if it was just a day to day, then you can kind of send that one off, right? Like I could do that myself. Like you said, it's more work. I could just boop, send you a quick message. But if I wait to the end of the week, it's gonna be a ton of people I gotta send a message to. You know what I mean? Because we're doing 20 a day. So that's 20. Boy, you said, oh my God, it's 100 people. I don't want to sit here and reach out to 100 people right now. So a lot of those tools, I would let some time go by. You know what I mean? And then when that time gets to it, everyone gets the same universal message because then you get to judge it like that. You get like 100 people getting the same message, and then I can see how it resonated. And this number of people that resonate with, cool. And I can take that and then boom, put them into this box now, and then hit them with the next set. You know what I'm saying? Like it allows you to do different things. And remember, because we're gonna get into the what I'm trying to say CRM tool. And when we get into the CRM tool, these are the type of things you can do now. Like now, these people, you can say, all right, they're all in red. Like I'm gonna give them a red label, and I'm gonna say these are people that's just hot right now. They're hot. Like I don't even need to reach out to them right now. They're hot. These people right here are a little bit cold. I need to follow up with them again. So you'll kind of know who needs talking to again, and then who can just like I don't really need to talk to that person. You know what I mean? They told me they was in, but they just need to wait till they got paid next week. So I don't need to be bugging them right now, talking about some, hey man, you're gonna get an EMS or what? I told you when I got paid, right? You know what I mean? So different tools I feel needs to be dealt with in different ways. Those ones that are like that are more for like let some time pass, give it a couple of weeks, give it a month, give it 3 months, give it 6 months, right? And then you hit. And then when you do that, it's a real follow-up game. It's more of a like, oh, I kind of forgot about our conversation. Oh yeah, you did friend me a month ago. You know what I'm saying? Versus, yeah, you just friend me yesterday. Yeah, I remember you. So you can use a different tool for him. You know what I mean?
So how do I, so if I have if I, part of my habit, my daily habit is to maybe reach out to 20 of my friends and start a conversation every day, let's say. So if I'm doing that every day and I'm chatting with people, how does the system going to know if I'm choosing, okay, 7 days or 14 days or 21 days? What if I've had a conversation with somebody and then I go and do a bulk message and it's like, here I had this really in-depth conversation and then it sends a bulk message to them. Oh, hey, I see that we've connected. It'd be awesome if we reconnected again or whatever. And then I'm trying to understand how that
Right, and
would work.
re-engage with that person again. That's if you did it too soon, and then like you said, then the next day. So that goes into what we was talking about yesterday. Remember when we said we probably end up adding some type of trigger where you can say, all right, if I've already left a comment with these people, or I did my first comment,
Then
or
don't show them.
they don't show. Yeah, so we'll probably end up
Yep.
adding some parameters to those tools for that type of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's looking like we're gonna need that more and more. You know what I mean? Like the more y'all keep bringing this up, so it's like, all right, so we're probably just gonna end up adding those type of parameters to every different tool that's like that.
Okay. All right. That makes sense. All right. Thank you.
No problem.
Juan and Sandra, I have a question.
Shoot.
Um, Not regarding the training. So let's say I'm talking to somebody about the system and they says, send me some info. What do I send them? Our affiliate site, or do we have a Zoom once a week where we go over? Because I'm looking out on a couple group that I want to present this to.
Okay, so you can send them the landing page I just showed you, so you can get your own. Remember, once you go in your marketing
Yeah.
system, you go get that. So that's one thing you can send them. You can send them videos from our YouTube channel. So I'm always making sure that all these videos are going to be up on our YouTube channel, so they can always go there, get the video, and then update. And then we're also going to be doing our own trainings, like overview trainings. We're gonna probably start them up again next week. What I wanted to do was get the system out the way. I wanted to get this part out the way so you guys can at least be up and running and know what you have. Then we can start doing the overviews and all that, because that's also what's going to sell it a lot. It's when you do demonstrations and things like that with your people and show them like what it is. Like, let me show you something. So when they see it, they're like, oh, okay. And it hits a lot different than just like talking about it, especially when it hasn't really been done yet. And it has been done on some levels, but not like to this capacity, all up under one umbrella. So they might not really be catching what you're dropping. You know what I mean? So it's going to be good when you can show them. Just like I'm showing you guys. So that's why we got this out the way. So next week we'll start the overviews again with me and Melvin, and then you guys be able to just invite them on those calls. But in the meantime, between time, you can send them replay that we already got. It's all in the group. You can send them the YouTube channel. You can send them any videos and promo stuff that I put up. We got tons of it. So just pick what you feel is going to be best for your people and just share it.
So the replay that Melvin did last week, it's in school. I can grab it.
It's in school and it's inside of our Elite Marketing Suite group, Facebook group. That's the main place that we're gonna put everything. Like school's gonna have some things, but school's not really for just EMS. So I don't want to flood it with EMS, and then it waters down what we got going on in school. You know what I mean? Start thinking like, oh, you just
got it.
Business here. So that's the only reason why I haven't went so hard over there. But EMS group is where it's like that's where we at. So you can put things in there. You can put questions. You can tell me what's going on. You can tell me if something ain't working. If it's broke, you can make suggestions. Like everything happens there. You can put the social proof up. So we don't just want negative things. So when something's working, put that up in there too. Put what if you got some kind of interaction, if somebody you got a lead, you got you started new conversations. People are responding in a way that you never did. Your analytics is up. All those type of things, we want to see it. Post it, screenshot it, put it in the group. So the good, the bad, and the ugly. We're not going to be a group with just all good stuff and hide the bad, and we're not, and the vice versa. We're not going to just be in there just every day complaining either. And then you don't put good stuff in there, when good things are happening. So we just want the real. That's all. That's all I want, the real. Like we're not going to sugarcoat nothing, make it more than what it is and make it less than what it is. If it's working, it's working. If it's not, it's not. But, the group is where it happens at.
Thank you so much, my brother.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Man, I'm having the same situation that makes me look busy and not look needy. I'm still watching the videos. Are there any of them that offer like NSAI or like now it's like AI that gives you a back and forth conversation to get to the sale?
Their latest system, the one that I don't remember the name of it all of a sudden.
But they're like nav.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. With me being the top person in Nowsite, I was trying not to make tools that was just gonna 100% compete like with Nowsite, because then that just causes bad blood. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dang, Kwan, like you're the top person there, you're making things to go against us. Like, so I made things that complemented. Like, okay, like if you're in Nowsite, now use Nav with this. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like was the method to the madness on mine. Plus, I knew Justin had no desire to make Chrome extensions. I wanted Chrome extensions always with you. You can be on someone else's computer, log into your Chrome, boom, it's right there. It's gonna pop up. You see what I'm saying? So you don't even have to have your own laptop or your own computer. You just gotta log into your Gmail account, and then boom, it's gonna pop up, and you'll have all your your stuff. You can log into any account, any Facebook account, and it's gonna work. So so I don't have to be your Facebook. So I was thinking like that when I was creating mines. And it's not just Facebook. We just started for Facebook. We're going to move on and hit all the other platforms as well. So it's just a little bit different, but I definitely.
No, excellent. Yeah, that makes sense. Thanks.
Yep. All right. So perfect. 6 o'clock. We got any more questions?
Yes, I have a question. I've been hearing that TikTok is the next big thing, and I was wondering, can you have more than one TikTok account? But I'm not really the type to get on camera, but I saw in your marketing suite, you had a whole bunch of videos. And I was thinking, so you just take like those videos and make a TikTok account from showing those videos every day,
Absolutely.
promote a little bit.
Absolutely.
But like if I want to have like a personal TikTok, can you have more than one TikTok?
Yeah, so you get one TikTok, you can have 5 accounts up under it. So you can get 5
Oh,
different other TikToks, and then you can log into them other accounts from that one account.
okay, cool.
And like you just said, it's called faceless. I like Laura Lee just said, it's called faceless marketing. So you can definitely do that. Some people are making 6 figures right now doing just that. Lots of people actually. So yep.
Oh,
And it's going to only get better and better because AI is just getting more and more. Like right now, ChatGPT just did a update that's just crazy. So hold on, let me stop recording now because I think we good. I don't want to go on no tangents. Well, we might be done, so we'll be done anyways. But yeah, so yeah, it's only gonna get better and better. All right, any more questions before we wrap it up?
yes, one more question.
Go ahead.
I start another TikTok channel. Can I get another 1,000 people from you?
Of course. Yeah.
Okay. All
Best
right.
best way to start, right? Jump start. Yeah. All right. All right, guys. So that's what we got. No training for the weekend because it's the weekend. Go enjoy your weekend. We'll be back Monday. Monday is my normal 5:30 training. So we'll be doing this probably at 5:30 since everybody's already used to me showing up at 5:30. So we'll do this at 5:30. And then on Tuesday, it'll be 12. And then Wednesday, it'll be 5. And then Thursday, it'll be 12. And then Friday, it'll be 5. Okay.
Go on, question before you go. I heard somebody ask you about TikTok, and I'm kind of lost there. So if I have a new account, she said you help get 1,000 people or 1,000 follower. Is that something we paid for separate?
Yeah, well, if when you get your first 1 to 3,000 followers, it opens up the TikTok live. And going live is powerful. It's not like Facebook because when you go live on TikTok, they bring people in that's in your niche, not just your friends. So if let's say you're in health and wellness, then other people that's interested in health and wellness, they'll just show them your live. So people that you don't even know just end up popping up on your live. So the strategy is to go live, and then that's where you do your selling at. And you just give them something that people are interested in, right? And they watch it and they'll buy right there. So people make good money. You need at least 1,000. I think 3,000. I think it's 3. Yeah, I think it's 3. You need 3,000 followers before you can unlock that. But I can use Instapopping, my other company, to get you 3,000 followers like that. Boop, and then
Okay, so how do I contact you privately for that?
Yeah. It's just
okay.
Just let me know. It's $50 for 3,000, and
okay.
And you're good to go.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Matter of fact, my son's on there right there. See, Duffy, he'll take care of you. So his name is Dustin. For those that don't know him, most people should know him. But Dustin Duffy on Facebook. If you ever need 3,000 followers, right, for your Instagram, for your TikTok, that's where it matters. That's where it actually helps. Then yeah, $50. Reach out to him. He got you, and you'll have him that same day. Okay. All right, guys. Good stuff. Another good one. So I'll see y'all next week. Enjoy, and let's run it up.